Let's talk about gestational diabetes update. Hi, my name is Jill. Welcome to the A-Mom. Let's get started. So I wanted to do an update on gestational diabetes. With one of my videos, I told you that I was going for the testing for my gestational diabetes, and the test came back. They were like, yeah, you have gestational diabetes. I just wanted to kind of talk to you about what kind of went on and how I felt, what stuff I'm starting to do. With this one, I'm half the size. My belly is not as big. So I wasn't thinking gestational diabetes at all. I'm going to be brutally honest. I actually did cry for a couple hours after I was told the news. And funny enough, though, it wasn't necessarily for the whole pregnancy that I was upset about. It was, quite seriously, the one thing that was in my head was Christmas is ruined. And that was really all what was in my head was, I can't do any of the Christmas stuff. I was quite upset. There were certain things I wanted to do with my son. He's 2 years old this year, and I wanted to do a bunch of different things. I wouldn't be able to do the gingerbread house with my son, and I didn't want to bake cookies and then not be able to taste the cookies before I send them out and all that stuff. I gave my parents my gingerbread house so that way they could do it with him still, because I really wanted him to be able to do it. And I'm not going to claim it's easy because I quite seriously go to the grocery store and everywhere I go is literally cookies and candies and all the fun treats for Christmas, and it's like I can't have any of that. I just was really upset because I had so much planned. I bought a bunch of stuff already. The first thing I kind of did after I wrapped my head around this whole bloody thing was I put a message on Facebook, hey guys, been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. Please don't send any baked goods or, chocolates or anything like that to our household, please and thank you. When I did the first video talking about the gestational diabetes tests, I kind of was like, well, it's the last trimester and it's not a big deal if you have gestational diabetes. I said that with the thought of if no major events are happening, it's not a big deal. When there's major events are happening, it suddenly becomes a very big deal. That was something that I wanted to say, is that it is okay if you are upset or kind of shocked or any of that stuff when you get told that you have gestational diabetes. I definitely, when I got told, I cried for a couple hours. And, like I said, the first thing in my mind was Christmas is ruined. It's been about a week or two since I found out. I haven't yet gone to my dietitian appointment yet, which is this Wednesday. So I'll be finding out more information. I will also be, getting the little test, the blood test thing, and be checking my sugars every day. The big thing that my midwife and the dietitian just said is, cut down on sweets and any sugar drinks. So drink water. So I've already done that by the time the dietitian said it, and actually by that point I did research and I was like, okay, I switched over my breads. For example, I don't have white bread, I have sourdough and occasionally pumpernickel. I'm going and eating lots more vegetables and fruit than I was before, and making sure I'm eating protein with every major meal. Even for my snacks, I'm trying to make sure that my snacks are proteined, and not just fruit or veggie. So I'm trying to really focus on making that my diet has changed quite a bit. And doing a lot more exercising than I was doing before. I started going back into my swing dancing more, and also making sure I'm going for walks, and I'm just doing a lot of cleaning and pretty much prepping for baby. So yeah, I've been switching a lot of our stuff. I don't know if I'm doing everything right because I haven't had my conversation with my dietitian really. So Don't know. I'm really hoping I'm doing everything right. But yeah, this is what I've done so far, and how I look at it, it can't be worse than what I was doing before. I'm taking out the processed stuff, I'm taking out sugars, I've taken out all that kind of different things. Don't be hard on yourself when you find out. And yeah, if you feel upset, feel upset. Allow yourself to feel that way. And it's totally okay. And even if it's something silly like Christmas is ruined, it's totally okay for you to be upset and embrace it and allow it. But then don't let it control you. Just move on and say, okay, let's look on the bright side. Let's bring in happiness some other way. Take control of the situation. See this as a learning experience, not as a punishment. Take time to learn new recipes. And that's how I'm kind of taking it. If you're diabetic or you had gestational diabetes and you have some awesome meal ideas or even some recipes, please let me know down in the comments. I would love it. And I'm sure there's some other women that are going through this too and would love to have some ideas for meal ideas. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you know someone that would benefit from this, please share. Until next time, stay safe, stay lovely.